Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Thank you so much for your show of love. Thank you so much for all that you do for this community to keep growing. Hope you're well in all your ways, Your Majesties, and you loving yourself and others like always. All right. Today I'm taking you again to Niger, not to just wrap up because we were told that the ECOWAS is going to have another meeting. That should be tomorrow. Or yeah, on Thursday they're having another meeting on Thursday pertaining the whole thing happening in Niger and the way forward. Because of course the deadline they gave has come, has expired, and these people are soaring higher with their plans. And so earlier this day they've escorted out the the former leader. I was looking at that clip, and I pity him. I started feeling sorry for him because the way he was moving, like, just imagine you having everything in your hand and just within the twinkle of an eye, all is gone. And there is a moral lesson from that because you see this life, whichever opportunity we have to utilize it in a way that by the time we are not there tomorrow, something good will be said while we are not there. Because right now, there is nobody saying anything positive about this man. And the way he was moving out is like, is all hope lost? What is really happening to me? I feel the pain in him. When you're in a situation, you feel like, is this me? But it is for the good of the people because he decided to allow himself to be used by the enemy. He decided to become puppets for the West. All right. And this is a lesson to other countries in Al Kabulan. We are going to dive into it much as we progress. But many thanks to, what's the name? I'm going to check it right now. Many thanks to Charles Lively for the super thanks. I hope I pronounced that name right. Thank you so much for the super thanks gifted to the channel. And to all of you, Your Majesties, thank you so much for sharing our videos. I see that. Thank you for giving thumbs up to our videos. And I'm saying right now that you just give a thumbs up to this one, right? For, leaving comments. Your comments are important, and I thank you for all that you do, positive comments, the critical criticism, um, everything that you do. Thank you so much. All right. The military junta in Niger Republic shocked the world. That is one of the things that is circulating right now on the internet because like I said, I'm going to leave the clip soon. Like I said, these people are not just school leaders that we have heard of or we read of in history or we experienced as people. These people are freedom fighters, and they all have the continent at heart. Why I keep saying this is that there is something different with these people. Just look at how the masses are just behind these people. Look at the crowd that was pulled in the stadium when these people came in. Just when they go to the streets, look at how people embrace them. Look at what people come out to say. There is nothing that have circulated around the internet that is wrong. Like is against these people, these guys, these military coup leaders. Everything about them is, we are in support of you. We don't want any military intervention. These are the cries of the people. Leave our countries alone. We support the military because this is different. This is different, and they have shown that it is different because they are not just there for what they are going for. They are there to liberate the people. All right. Now let's listen to this.
Military junta in Niger Republic have shocked the world. They appointed today a civilian prime minister to work with them. People thought that they were just foolish military people that took over power, said they will come, they do gra. But they have a plan. They appointed a brilliant civilian to work with. Look at how the papers reported it. Niger coup plotters named ex-cabinet member as prime minister. Nearly 2 weeks after the military took over power in Niger, the coup plotters have named former economy minister Ali Mahaman Lamin Zain as the country's new prime minister. A spokesman for the military junta made the announcement on television late Monday night. Mr. Lamin Zain was formerly the Minister of Economy and Finance for several years in the cabinet of then President Mahmoud Tanja. ousted in 2010, and most recently, he worked as an economist for the African Development Bank in Chad, according to a Nigerian media report. So no be mumu they appoint. They appointed a brilliant man. People come to support them, and this is a wake-up call to other democracies in Africa. If you are not able to give the people what they want, they will look for alternatives. So.
And France watching developments very closely, Bernard. What are they saying?
France and the rest of Europe and the United States watching developments very closely. France has suspended aid payments to Burkina Faso, and that is after Burkina Faso and Mali both said that they would consider any military intervention in Niger as a declaration of war on them as well. So France trying to use its aid muscle to punish, in a way, Burkina Faso. And Air France has actually just announced a suspension of flights to Ouagadougou. Niger also runs the risk of losing aid if this military coup continues. The US has already suspended some development aid programs to Niger, although it's continuing with humanitarian programs, and all of that, the French, the risk of Niger of losing that development aid if the military intervention continues.
All right, Bernard, thank you for that. Bernard Smith with a view from Paris.
All right, Your Majesties, we heard all that. There is something about these four guys that is peculiar. And I don't know, I feel so, there's this excitement. I don't know for you or for other majesties in Al-Cable land. I feel such excitement that something at last is coming, and it's going to be a wave of blessings, like a wave of growth for the continent. I don't know if you get that kind of feeling. The unity these four guys portrays, how united they are, the way they portray how united they are is something, right? Now, after this, there is another thing. France also cut off aid from Burkina Faso. If you are not aware, Your Majesties, it is 4 countries in the continent that the military have taken over. 4 good countries. And the reason why they are trying to suppress that of Niger right now is because they feel that it's becoming a trend. And if they do not stop this right now, other countries will start agitating. They are aware that they are not leading well. They are aware that they are puppets. In another video, I'm going to explain to you in total, something came out. These same people are now exposing Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, and we are going to analyze that in another video because I don't want this video to be too long. Now, you get the point. 4 countries in the continent have decided to throw away the puppets that are implanted. See, let me tell you, there is no leader in the continent right now to tell you how spoiled these people have spoiled our continent. Yes, we have a part in it as a people. All right, I think I keep saying this even before now, as black people, as melanated people, we don't love ourselves as we should, and that is why we can decide to be rich, to be popular, to have power at the detriment of the lives of our own citizens. We don't care. That's the kind of spirit, and that's why they are getting hold of our leaders to this extent, to the point that in the continent right now, if not because of this military, what have you happening? That's why you see there was agitation for all these military things that are happening, because there is no leader that the West is not backing. Can you imagine the nonsense? Is there any country in the continent that is having a strong power in any continent in the world? Africa do not have any strong backing in any continent in the world. But when you turn here, you see them. You turn there, you see them. And they keep saying that we are a third world country. I think I've been repeating that. There is no leader right now in the continent of any country that does not have a Western backing, that does not have anything in connection with the West. And when we talk, some people will be like, hey, you have your problem, solve it yourself. But you are involved in our issue. You are the cause, you are the origin of our problems. Then leave us alone so that we can face it the way we should. Let it be and see if we will not survive. Because you are always interfering with everything about us. We don't even have anything about growing as it is right now, if not for the folklores and all these moonlight tales where we get from word of mouth, where we get things about our histories and everything. You have interrupted most of our civilization. You cut off our civilization after coming to steal things from where it's all originated from. All right, I'm showing something to you right now. I'm just so pissed off because this whole thing is so annoying. Now the cut of aid from Burkina Faso, for Mali and other African countries that are in support of Mali, they cut off their aid, and this is the reply that was given to them. If USA, because after cutting off this aid, why? It's like because of what is happening, because of that. Why is what is happening? Because people are agitating for a better life. And this is a reply given. If USA and France want uranium, come to Niger and build nuclear power plants. Oh, hey, this thing is sweet my belly die. All right. Just like what minister was that in Nigeria? There was a time that they were coming for lithium, and he was like, you have to come and build a power plant. That was even said to who? Elon Musk. Now, if you want uranium, you should come to the continent and build. Come to Niger. This is even a fair deal. And are these people fair? They are not fair, and that's why it's paining them. Come to Niger and build it. All right? If you want cocoa, come to Africa, build cocoa company. Don't frustrate Ghana for nothing. If you want copper, diamond, lithium, tin, gold, and silver, come to Africa and build a company. If you want lithium from Zimbabwe as well, come and build company. Nigeria, as one of the largest oil producing company, doesn't have a single working refinery. We are no longer in 1863 of Abraham Lincoln. And you tell me that these people are stupid, they don't know what they are doing. They are fighting for the continent, and that's why I keep saying that I support them. I back them up. All right, I am with Niger. I am with Burkina Faso. I am with Mali. I am with Guinea. Because all they are doing is agitating for a different Al-Kebulan. Al-Kebulan that can be a place where the whole melanated can live united, live free, that will have everything utilized well for the people to enjoy the God-given gifts that they have in them. Enough of coming to steal. If you think you want a fair deal, this is fair enough. Yes, we will do that, but just come and build it. Come to Niger, right, and build that power plant and tap the lights from Niger to your country, to your continents. Since you all say you are wise, you have sense. Well, it shows you don't have sense because you are playing games of children, dirty games. Why not play fair for once? So that we understand that you are a developed country. All right? We understand that you are not a third world country like us, that we are third world country and we don't know what we are doing because exactly that's how you labeled us. But now we are telling you all the while we have been calming down. It's not because we don't know what we are doing, because we want peace. But since people don't want it that way, let's use the gidi to solve the problem. What do you think, Your Majesties? Leave your comment and thought there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive, always. Bye for now.